So terrible news coming out of Afghanistan. You know, if there's an earthquake, it's only a 6, which is not that big. But man, it's shallow. It's like 10 kilometers or less. And that's not good when you get a shallow earthquake. And it's out in rural Afghanistan where there's just not a lot of infrastructure and not a lot of capacity, but there's a lot of people and they're hurt. In fact, they're thinking the death toll is going to climb past 1,000, which is pretty significant in an isolated area. Now, in addition to Afghanistan, there's trouble in Pakistan, right? There's massive flooding, a lot of people displaced. And now there's landslides in Sudan. And the only reason that I'm highlighting, there's 1,000 people wiped out by this landslide and villages are gone, is our humanitarian systems have been deeply impacted by cuts to USAID and the British government, and the entire system is pretty much decimated and it's struggling at a time where there's so many more people in need. Now look, at GlobalMedic, we're trying our best to do our part. So we're working with some partners to get aid into people that are impacted by those floods in Pakistan. And we've been chatting with our partners in Afghanistan because we just recently worked there and we want to go back and we want to do some more. But you know how complex it is and how the situation is so fluid ever since the Taliban retook power, right? So what we're doing is we're trying to provide family emergency kits like this. So inside those boxes is a point-of-use water purification unit. There's a hygiene kit as well and a solar light. Because let's face it, if you're impacted by an earthquake and you're out in rural Afghanistan, you don't have access to a whole lot of power. So the solar light will certainly help you. The hygiene items will help you. But having access to clean drinking water where mom is able to set up the unit and just use gravity to purify the water there to make sure her kids have clean water, that's important. So we've readied a shipment. We're talking to our partners. We're asking our friends at Airlink to move it so we can get in and help about 1,000 families. Now, I know it's just a small drop in the bucket, but the world's in a bit of trouble. It needs our help, and we're doing our best to respond.